And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
There's a party going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. This is Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, right here on Tiki Man Radio. Of course, I am B-Dawg. She is Lou.
Hi, y'all.
She just stares at me. And, of course, we are going to be your hosts for the next 2 hours as we peruse the world of country music, indie country music, and, of course, tropical and coastal country as well. We got a little bit of everything on this show. And, of course, because we are where the boots meet the beach. And we are broadcasting live here on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. Of course, we are at the home of the Tiki Man Radio Studios, Harrison Bay, overlooking that majestic Chickamauga Lake. It's not as majestic as it normally is because it's looking kind of gray. The water's kind of down. It's wintertime is set in, but it has a different kind of a beauty.
But we're still getting the beautiful sunsets and sunrises.
Yes, sunsets and stuff over top of that lake will never be a dull thing. Of course, our show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio and partner for the 3rd annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, going to the Dominican Republic in 2024. And if you don't know what to get that person who has everything, you can always get them a trip to an exotic and warm location, whether that be the Dominican Republic, on a cruise, or an all-inclusive resort someplace. There's no better person to call than Joe Leo at JBL Travel Group, because it don't cost you anything extra, and they will help you get the most bang for your buck and make sure that it's as stress-free as possible from the time you leave to the time you get back. And they are only one phone call away, so why don't give them a call at 732-831-5200. Goaltending Services, GTS Charters, is the premier charter service down in Key West. if you're visiting Key West the very first time or for the millionth time, get out on the water and experience everything Key West has to offer. And Goaltending Services has upgraded their fleet and added to their amenities and to make sure that you have a great time out there on the water. And when you're there, you got to visit the brand new GTS Outfitters. Of course, it is located above the Hurricane Hole Restaurant on the at the dock, located at 5110 Overseas Highway in beautiful Key West. The Outfitter store has all the necessities you need for your trip. You can grab your drinks, you can grab your snacks, and you can also grab your GTS swag, as well as take a little bit of Key West home with you by picking up things from local Key West artists that they have in their store. You just got to check that out. Sounds pretty cool.
I can't wait. I'm so sorry.
We haven't been down there yet. We haven't been down there to see it in person, but we have seen the pictures. And
we saw some of the merch.
And it is fantastic. But if you want to schedule a cruise or learn more about it, give GTS a call at 305-916-0990, and they will tell you all about it. How about that? Of course, you heard her voice, so I got to get over there, and there's Lower Lou.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
How are you today?
I am good. I'm happy to be here.
You're better now.
I'm better now. I'm always better once we get on the air and I start reading the chat and start getting the messages on Facebook. I'm a happy camper.
Well, that's good. That is good.
I do want to give some shout outs while I'm talking.
Okay.
So Mo is out there, Miss Maureen.
Hey, Mo.
And Tinkerbell is out there today. So hello to you, Tinker.
Hey, Tink.
So Tink is, apparently they have a lot of snow.
Well, they are in Canada.
Yeah. So, and also your buddy Eric says OH.
I-O.
He says maybe next year.
Listen, what the hell? That's all I got to say about that. So, most Ohio State fans right now are going, but there's still a chance.
If three teams
three teams have to lose, and we have a chance.
That's true.
So, I hate to say it, but it sounds like this Saturday, us Buckeye fans, and it's going to kill me to do this, we have to root for Alabama.
Oh, no.
Alabama has to beat Georgia for Ohio State to have a chance. That's one of the things.
Oh, I didn't know that was one of the
That
three.
is one of the things that has to happen is Alabama has to beat Georgia.
Oh.
So, yeah.
You're in a catch-22
I
over
am
there.
in a catch-22. I mean, it just hurts my soul to root for Alabama.
Well, in the way Alabama's playing, we don't know if that's going to happen.
We'll have to see what happens. And I know Golden's going, oh, shut your mouth. I know. I can hear Golden right now saying
I want to say hello to Monica and Vacuum Cleaner Tom.
Hello, Monica. And Moni, as I call her. Of course, she is the producer of The Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, right here on Tiki Man Radio, every Sunday mornings at 10. And it can also be seen right here at the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of that Island J webcam.
Donna Cummings, hello.
Hey, Donna.
So Donna,
gotta say hi to Bob, too.
Yeah, so Donna and Bob are out there, and even the Baby Panthers watching tonight.
Baby Panther.
I love it. Also want to give a big shout-out to Mr. Callie McCool.
Hey, Callie, of course, over there on the left coast. And that, of course, be Mr. McCool from Mr. McCool and the student crew right here on Tiki Man Radio every Tuesday at noon.
Let me see. Who else is out here tonight? Oh, of course, our ambassador is here.
The ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers.
We love you.
Absolutely, we do.
And Reese is out there tonight. Lovely Reese.
Lovely Reese.
Hello. I hope Flaza's feeling better.
Oh, he under the weather?
He was.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Golden Girl says Alabama can't get out of their way. Even as a ball, I have to say, go Dogs. So Miss Claudia's out there. Hello, sweetheart. And Rick the Stick, hello to you.
Of course, that is our one-eyed bandit, Rick the Stick of Rick's Hometown Licks, right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday night at 5. And we caught a show, finally caught a full show last week. Normally we get busy and we're like, oh crap, Rick's on. We
need to set the alarms on the app.
I know. And you can, you too
Yes.
can set a reminder.
Go to the free Tiki Man Radio app.
Yes.
And you can set reminders for it to alarm you whenever there is a show you want to watch.
But I can say this week we did catch a full show.
We did, and it was fantastic.
Absolutely. Rick puts on a great show, and I love how he always has a lot of information, backstories on music, and, of course, highlighting the artists from around his hometown.
Absolutely. Also, Ed and Felicia Kubiak, they're out there tonight.
Well, they are part of that Ed the Train Man Get on the Peace Train right here on Tiki Man Radio every Monday night.
And he's sending out prayers for a successful surgery tomorrow for the Train Man.
Oh, Train Man's having surgery. I was not aware of that.
Apparently, I wasn't either. So we join you in that, Ed.
Well, couple toots right there for Ed, and hopefully everything goes well.
There you go. Z&G are out there. Hi, guys.
Z&G's patio over there in Memphis, Tennessee.
And Miss Gypsy Travels.
Hello to our lovely sponsor, their GTS Charters and Outfitters.
And a big hello to Patty with an eye. I saw a picture on Facebook today.
What's up with the moon boot, Patty?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, I hope you are feeling a little bit better with everything that you've got going on. You've had almost as rough a year as B-Dawg over here.
Listen, 2023 has been horrible.
I'm telling you, every year here at the chocolate bar, we come to the New Year's Eve party, we use the F-it bucket, and we say next year's got to be better.
Gotta be. It's just gotta be.
We're going to do the same this year. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. Although, in between all these rough things that go on, we have had bigger and bigger blessings.
Yes, we have been blessed along the way.
That's right. Also, want to give a big shout out to Mr. Joe Leo. Hello.
Of course, that is the man, the myth, the legend. That Joe Leo of JBL Travel Group.
What was that?
JBL Travel Group.
Joe Leo.
Joe Leo.
Okay,
not Joe Legend.
Yeah.
But I can tell you what, you can travel like a legend when you go with the JBL Travel Group, that's for sure.
Oh, that was good.
I didn't come up with that, Joe did, because that is the theme of his podcast.
I like it. I like it. Oh, Moni has no expectations for 2024. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should just say, it is what it is.
Yep.
And then it'll get better.
Well, I know it's going to be better because, last year, everybody, open enrollment for insurance at work. And, and I tried to save $1 last year. And I'm like, I don't need this hospital insurance. I don't need the critical illness insurance. I'll just take the basic insurance.
Just let me hear you say it.
We'll be good.
Just let me hear you say it.
Who told me I should take it? And I'm like, that's just a waste of money.
It was not.
Well,
it would not have been.
Good thing all this happened right around open enrollment. So for next year, I have the critical illness, I have the hospitalization, I have the long-term disability. I have it all. So you know what's going to happen?
You're going to be just fine.
I'm not going to need it. It's going to be fine.
That's right. That's right. And Larice, you're right. Rick's show was about full moons last week.
Yeah,
and
the beaver moon.
Yes, and I'm with you, Larice.
I've never heard of the beaver moon.
I forgot there were so many songs about moons that were so good. I mean, there was some really good music on Rick's show last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
he's glad he got his voice back.
That's right. Keep healing, Mr. Noogies. That's right. Flies needs to be all healed up and better. All right, guys. So I don't know about any of you, but in a little bit, the ambassador said, thank goodness you finally listened to me. Michelle's always got my back. But yeah, so I don't know about the rest of you, but I ate way too much food last week.
Yeah, well, of course, we will talk about that.
Good Lord.
We'll talk about that coming up here soon and throughout the show probably. But how about let's get things started. You know, whether you're cold or you're just under the weather and not feeling well, there's one thing that can ail your soul, and that's a bunch of good tequila. Here's Fair and Rachel's.
Taking the shot somebody talked me into, but it always burned, never went down smooth. That was me before I knew. Good tequila, didn't need to chase it this time. Yeah, I knew once it hit my lips I could stay up, sip it all night. It's like I spent my whole life drinking that cheap stuff, thinking I didn't like to drink it at all, till I tried good tequila. Yeah, like good tequila. One taste of you and I knew I could never go back. Yeah, if your name's on it, I'm always wanting one more glass. Don't know what you got in it, damn it hits different. I should take it slow, but it's hard when you know you got good tequila. Didn't need to chase it this time. Yeah, I knew once it hit my lips I could stay up, sip it all night. It's like I spent my whole life drinking that cheap stuff, thinking I didn't like to drink it at all, till I tried good tequila. Yeah, like good tequila. Yeah, it always burned, never went down smooth. That was me before I knew. Good tequila, didn't need to chase it this time, 'cause I knew once you hit my lips I could stay up and sip you all night. It's like I spent my whole life drinking that cheap stuff, thinking I didn't like to drink it at all, till I tried good tequila. Yeah, like good tequila. Don't know what you put in it, yeah, but damn it hits different. I could sip you all night, talking all night, baby. Yeah, you're like good tequila, talking top shelf on my lips.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou.
From Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation.
salt, right next to those two Cancun shot glasses that we bought. Guess it's about to be a party we ain't talked about. I know it's getting started when you break that bottle out. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, clothes on the floor. You'll have your hands all over me before we make it through that bedroom door. After that third pour, that whiskey don't hit me like when you quavo kiss me. I swear I couldn't want you more. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, clothes on the floor. Dance around the kitchen, making out between the rounds. Let them all fall to the ground. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, clothes on the floor. You'll have your hands all over me before we make it through that bedroom door. After that third pour, that whiskey don't hit me like when you quavo kiss me. I swear 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, clothes on the floor. One tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, clothes on the floor. You'll have your hands all over me before we make it through that bedroom door. After that third pour, that whiskey don't hit me like when you quavo kiss me. I swear I couldn't want you more. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, clothes on the floor. One tequila, 2 tequila. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, clothes on the floor.
1 tequila, Roman Alexander. And of course, that segment was brought to you by tequila.
Nothing wrong with tequila.
No, no, no.
Hey, I also want to give a big shout out to Randy Curd, who's out there tonight.
Hey, Randy.
And Barry D. Hello to you.
Barry D.
I just like saying his name.
Well, it just sounds cool.
It
Barry
does
D.
sound cool. Hey, I just saw an interesting factoid on Facebook.
Now I'm scared.
Well, we know Key West is busy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and if you listen to that guy, they're freezing to death in Key West right now.
At 68 degrees. But the Key West International Airport posted yesterday the airport, not Key West, the airport alone saw 89,989 passengers go through their airport in October alone.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So that means over the year, they are up to 1,073,842.
It's amazing that many people fit on that little island.
Right?
I know they're not all at once, but there's some pretty good crowds.
Oh, Lord. Well, if you do math, you know, not that I can do this math.
Wait a minute. You're like, if you do math and look at who you're looking at.
Well, that's true.
We don't do math. I'll let you finish the story, but then I'm going to stick up for myself here in a minute.
So, yeah, Larice, you guys were at the airport. So you were one of the 86,000 people. But yeah, so they, you know, if you think 1 million divided by 12, whatever that is. I mean, that's a lot of people in
I
30
figured
days.
you got a calculator in hand. I figured you did math.
Oh, hey, I could do that. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that while you're sticking up for yourself.
Well, I'm going to stick up for myself because if you watch that pre-video and I said how many minutes there was until the show, And if you were paying attention, you would have been like, wait a minute. I realized something.
Did you mess it up?
The clock on the wall is slow.
Oh, yeah. So everybody watching probably did think you messed it up.
I sat down here behind the controls of the aircraft, and I looked at the time on the clock, and I'm like, looked up, I'm like, 3 minutes slow, that clock on the wall. So I'm sticking up myself. I do know how to tell time.
Right. So just up until the end of October, if you take the amount of people that have been there and you divide it by 12, so pretend it's the end of the year, they are already averaging 89,487 people a month. Just the airport. That's not counting the people who drive to Key West. That's insane.
Well, kind of explains a little bit why they're wanting to expand the airport.
Right. And so if you divide by, okay, Michelle wants me to divide by 10. Hang on. Carry on.
Oh, no. I can sit here and, we can just wait on you to do your thing.
Okay, you just hang on for a minute.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing some math over here.
Okay.
Divided by 10 equals. Oh, that's why. Never mind. Hold on. Sorry. Listen. Now I feel
All
like
right, time's up.
The pressure. I can't take it.
Welcome to Final Jeopardy.
I can't take the pressure. Hold on. That is, so in 10 months. Okay, so they are averaging 107,385 people per month.
Wow.
In the airport alone. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, Monica. Some get there by boat. Some drive in. I mean, that's only the airport. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Hey, Callie, Rick wants to know if you're still on the chat.
I forgot to do something for Rick the Stick.
There you go.
How could I forget to blow the air horn for Rick? Now what?
Nothing. I ain't saying it. Never mind.
All right, moving along. Hey, do you remember our good friends Brett Kissel and Cooper Allen? We've talked about them on the show. And we've played their music on the show. Did you know that those two have kind of a bromance going on?
No.
They do.
Nice.
They just released a brand new song in 2023 called The Two of Us.
I'm about to pop the top off on a 5 o'clock beer. Been working like a dog in that Tennessee sun. Hey man, that makes two of us. So what you drinking, bud? Yeah, the first round's on me. I'll take anything on tap. Yeah, anything that's free. I'm about to drown a long week with a Friday night buzz. Yeah, man, that makes two of us. Take that one last straw, put it in a glass. Too much work, boss man can kiss my ass. Might give a damn's empty, so I'm filling up my cup. Hell yeah, that makes two of us. I don't come in here often, but man, when I do, I'm the life of the party. I'm the king of cut loose. I might go till close, I might drink too much. Hell yeah, that makes two of us. Take that one last straw, put it in a glass. Too much work, boss man can kiss my ass. Might give a damn's empty, so I'm filling up my cup. Hell yeah, that makes two of us. Spending all night, spending all our cash, singing songs we all know, making friends we never
kiss my ass. My give a damn's empty, so I'm filling up my cup. Hell yeah, that makes two of us. Spending all night, spending all our cash, singing songs we all know, making friends we never had. We're burning it down and lighting it up. Hell yeah, that makes two of us. My head'll be hurting when that sun comes up. Hell yeah, that makes two of us.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to the Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990.
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio.
One more hour till I hit the road with a full tank of gas. My girl's riding shotgun, speeding like a hit and run. It's time for the weekend. She bought some wine, I got a six-pack, she's all mine. Time to lay back, chilling on a beach, play guitar, talking dreams, planning how we're gonna overspend. Love lake days after paydays, time to crank up the stereo. Got the sun in the sand, the beer in my hand, got nowhere to go. Love lake days, things are going our way in the middle of the afternoon. Feels so good doing nothing all day, as long as I'm with you. Love lake days. Hit the water in the heat of the day when we need to cool things down. Soaking up sunshine, wishing we could stop time, good times all around. Dipping toes in the waves, skipping stones, being lazy. Laying on a towel, catching seas to figure out how we gonna misbehave. Love lake days after paydays, time to crank up the stereo. Got the sun in the sand, the beer in my hand, got nowhere to go. Love lake days, things are going our way in the middle of the afternoon. Feels so good doing nothing all day, as long as I'm with you. Love lake days. Love lake days after paydays, time to crank up the stereo. Got the sun in the sand, the beer in my hand, got nowhere to go. Love lake days, things are going our way in the middle of the afternoon. Feels so good doing nothing all day, as long as I'm with you. Love lake days after paydays, time to crank up the stereo. Got the sun in the sand, the beer in my hand, got nowhere to go. Love lake days, things are going our way in the middle of the afternoon. Feels so good doing nothing all day, as long as I'm with you. Love lake days. Love lake days. Grab your sunglasses, I'll grab my guitar. The nearest beach cannot be that far.
Hey y'all, it's your your boy Butter here from the show Real Life with Butter and the band Trailer Choir. You should do what I do and tune into Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on TikiManRadio.com. That's Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Holla!
There ain't no chance of rain, just good times on the way. Tom Petty on the radio, free falling as...
Oh, it's always a good time when we hang out with our boy Butter, isn't it?
I love him. He is so much fun.
Yeah, he is.
And the crowd he hangs with is a lot of fun, too.
Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Before Butter there, we had the song by Lane Shields, Lake Days. And, of course, we can't wait for the warm weather to come back and we can get out there and have our lake days again.
That's right. You know, my friend Kelly from up in Ohio, she sent me a picture the other day of it snowing up there.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, they can keep that crap.
you know, I don't know. We're getting close to Christmas. That's when I want snow.
Mm-hmm.
But then about January 2nd, it can all go away. It'll be fine. But yeah, so there is news coming out of Georgia.
News.
Yes. The American Pickers. They are coming to Georgia in January.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so if anybody, they don't do businesses or antique places or anything like that. So if anybody knows anybody privately that wants to get rid of some stuff, they are asked to message American Pickers at Cineflix.com, or there's even a phone number. 646-493-2184.
You know, it's just not the same since Mike and Frank broke up.
I know.
You know, what is it with,
Daryl Hall and John
Daryl Hall and
Oates.
John Oates. I was just going,
I know.
what the heck?
Can't we just all get along?
We have to be living in an alternative universe. You know, what's going on when Daryl Hall and John Hall and Oates, legends, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame members,
right?
can't even get along.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Aw. Thanks, Joe. Joe Leo is chiming in out there. He says, hey, y'all, in his strongest Jersey accent.
I love Joe.
I know, me too. And he loves my shirt tonight. Rocking my JBL Legend shirt. We need some country doo-wop from Joe still.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We haven't forgotten. It's been, 3 years we've
I
been trying
found
to
a
get that.
doo-wop song for him.
You did. You played it.
I did.
But he's supposed to be singing us some doo-wop country.
Well, that is
remember?
true. That is true.
We need that. And Joe got to do a really cool thing the other day. He got to christen a ship. Is that not cool?
That is like gangsta stuff right there, I could just see him there in his Jersey accent, his fedora, and his gold chain. I christened the ship.
I know. Oh, he's ready to share news.
News?
Do we get to announce it, Joe? Are you going to announce it? When are we going to get this big news? Yeah, Rick. So not only did Daryl Hall and John Oates get in a fight, there's now a restraining order.
I know. It's like, what the? I mean, come on.
I know. I just can't. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah. You're telling me it's just alternative universe. That's all I can think of.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, got involved in the chat again.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Yeah, so. Listen.
See, it's that easy.
Listen.
They talk about me being ADD. Oh, hell no.
Oh, listen.
She's got me beat.
So I go to the doctor the other day. I have to confess. Y'all know that I've been talking about B-Dawg's ADHD for years, okay?
Yep.
Finally convinced him to talk to somebody. They said, yep, you've got it. Well, I go to the doctor the other day, and I'm talking to the doctor. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
This is karma, I'm telling you.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I said, the older I get, the flightier I get. And the doctor literally looks at me and says, oh, you already know the big news, but it wasn't official yet, so we can't say anything yet. So anyway.
I know nothing, as Schultz would say.
So anyway. So I'm talking, I'm like, the older I get, the dingier I get. I don't know what's wrong with me. So as we're talking, she's like, I think I might need to send you for a referral. And I said, for what? And she said, an ADHD test. And I'm like, I don't think. And then I start thinking about all the stuff I told him, and I'm like, okay, I'll just take the referral. So, some people who know me well may already know that I don't need the evaluation, but yeah, so that is my karma.
Can you imagine
all
this?
Those years?
A world where we actually both pay attention.
Listen, the show might suck if that happens.
I know, right? Because it's our indecisiveness and me mispronouncing words is what carries this show.
Right? Oh, so Joe says now that it's official,
okay,
you can announce it. Do you remember it?
Help me out, Joe, because...
Okay, Joe, message B-Dawg and tell him again, because, again, ADHD.
Yeah. It's been a busy...
Look through your text.
It has been a very, very busy week.
It was in your text messages.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go back to when I had a conversation with Joe.
Donna Cummings says they make gummies for that, for our ADHD.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I have a job that frowns upon that.
Maureen, you're right. It's just an observation by a doctor. I agree. All right.
Let's see.
Joe, B-Dawg is going back through his text messages so we can do the official announcement. Now where's the music?
I'm looking because the last time a conversation we were discussing possible travel arrangements for a coworker. So. Oh darn! I got so excited. I thought it was for me. Hey Joe, can you just message me again? Because I just.
All right, Joe, send him the message if you don't mind.
I apologize.
Oh, there's no THC in the gummies.
I want to make sure that I get it right, okay?
Right. So Donna says there's no THC in those gummies, so we could do that.
That's what they say, but I don't trust it.
He's scared.
I don't trust it.
He's scared.
I don't trust it.
So, all right, so while we're waiting on Joe to message you again. So we did our official last Thanksgiving at the house.
Yes, we did.
And we didn't even do the friend's key thing that we were going to do, where everybody puts their key on the counter.
Nope.
We didn't even do that. But
it did end in a bang.
It did?
It ended in a bang. Yes. Go ahead and talk about your Thanksgiving, and then I'll talk about how it ended.
How did it end in a bang?
All right. So our Thanksgiving was actually planned for a little later in the afternoon. But the kids all came over in the morning, and we all sat and watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and dinner got ready. We ate our dinner, and as soon as we were done, we all came into the living room to do the one other Thanksgiving tradition, and that is watch planes, trains, and automobiles. Of course, as Tiki Man says, it's a holiday tradition. We got about 30 minutes into the movie, and all of a sudden there was a big bang. Lights went out. The transformer across the road blew. Kids said, peace out. We're going to the in-laws.
Yep.
They all left. You took a nap. And I sat in the dark for the next 2.5 hours playing on my phone. So it did end in a bang and the electric going out.
It did. And I felt so bad because, a lot of people, it went out at a time when a lot of people were preparing their dinner. I mean, it was right at supper time. And so I felt so bad for folks. And of course, the, Facebook and all the stuff was just blowing up from everybody being irritated. But they did get it on pretty quick for them. I mean, and I felt bad because they had to be out working.
It was just a little over 2 hours.
Yeah, they were out working, and it wasn't just our neighborhood. We found out later it was a lot of
11,000 people were out.
Yeah. Yes, Donna. So Cher was really good in that parade. Much better than the Mariah Carey of the year before. But yeah, it was fantastic. And this year, Santa Claus did the nose.
Yes.
Santa Claus did the nose. I was so happy. He did it several times at Little Kids. And it was officially Christmas then. I was a happy camper.
Okay, hold on here. I gotta get the.
Oh, you have the news.
I got the new. I do remember the conversation now. So, hold on. I have to get the music here. Okay, hold on. Let me quiet the crowd. It's
special announcement.
Special announcement.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. The JBL Legends, the Jukebox Legends, will be opening for Bon Jovi
Stop it.
in April at Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, my God.
And Joe says more news to follow when tickets are available.
Oh, my God.
Joe and the Jukebox Legends opening for Bon Jovi.
Woo-hoo.
How about that? I had to put that in there.
Oh, my God. That's amazing, Joe. Congratulations. Can I just say, Joe, we've always talked about how Sue and I need to network together. I can think of no better time. I'm just saying.
Did she mention she loves John Bon Jovi?
Oh, my God. Listen, Joe, I love you, and I love Sue. I'm just saying. Listen, you're going to have friends coming out of the woodwork now. Everybody's going to love you now.
That's like hitting the lottery, Joe.
Oh, my God.
You're going to have friends and relatives you didn't know you had.
Right? Oh, my God. That is so exciting. I'm so happy for you.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, yeah.
I am so happy for you guys. The Jukebox Legends and Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. How about that?
Damn. That is exciting.
Talking about living on a prayer. That is awesome.
Listen, Patty and Rick.
Yeah.
These two have done it all and known everybody.
I know.
She camped with him at the Poconos. He sat at my neighbor's campfire and played songs for us. Patty, seriously. Oh, my God. I would just die.
I know. Patty and Rick are just cool individuals.
Joe says they won't love him so much when they see the price of the tickets.
I bet not.
Listen, I might still love you, Joe. I'm just saying. Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. Hey, Josh Clark just chimed in just in time for the special announcement.
That's right. And, of course, if you missed it, we announced the Jukebox Legends, Joe Leo and the Jukebox Legends, opening up for Bon Jovi in April.
Apparently, Tico, who we know is the drummer, is a friend of Joe's. Joe! Buddy! Oh, when I thought I couldn't love you more.
Hey, Joe, for your information, she's sitting over here all of a sudden wearing
I'm having a hot flash.
the beautiful JBL
That's right.
Legends Travel sweatshirt that she's rocking there, but she's also having a hot flash in it.
Listen, I'm telling you, you won't understand. I think, I don't know, I would hope. There's some people that you meet and they're not, like, you kind of wish you never met them, that they would have stayed just your idol because some of them are not nearly as nice in person. Mm-hmm. I really hope that John would be as nice as he seems. I really hope he would be.
Well, I'm sure Patty with an eye is going to tell you that he sat around the campfire singing songs. It sounds like he is a pretty nice guy.
Right? And he has the kitchen.
Yep.
That is just one of the coolest things ever. I can't remember the name of it, but it's donation only. And
isn't it like the Soul Kitchen or something like that?
Something like that. Joe, you probably know. But yeah, I mean, I just think that whole thing is really, really cool that he actually goes in there and works at it. So I think that's really neat as well. Yeah, the Jersey boys know everybody.
Of course they do.
Right.
To say that they're connected,
Right? Patty with an I said, we are the Tiki Man superstars.
Yes, you are.
No, she said we are.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
I figured they are because they seem to be the ones that's known everybody, seen everybody, partied with everybody.
I know.
I mean, it's them.
Listen, I need to live that life.
We're just us. You are the rock stars.
That's right. That's right. Patty with an I said he is very nice, big heart. See, that just makes me feel good. Well, speaking of superstars, not that he is one yet, but he is well on his way.
Yes, you have news about your good friend and that we've talked about here on the show multiple times. He's been on the show via video.
Matt Van Vossen has just completed round 2 of the auditions for The Voice, and he made it through. So he is one audition away from the TV show now.
Congratulations, Matt.
Yeah, so super, super excited.
Yeah.
And he sang a song that our friend Darby told us a cool story about.
Yeah.
Paint Me a Birmingham.
Yep.
Is the song that he sang.
And that got him through.
Yep. They said, I talked to him a little bit ago, and they said that he brought passion to that song and passion to his story. He finally got to tell some of his story during this interview. And they were happy to send him through to the next round. So
that is awesome.
Fingers crossed, one more audition until he can make it on TV. So,
and of course, knowing Matt, he gets it that far, he is going to be praying for Reba to turn around because he has been a lifelong fan of Reba.
Oh, Lord. I don't even, listen, I think if he makes it onto the show, I think if Reba does not turn around, Matt will still pick Reba. Like everybody else can turn around.
Reba has to turn around.
She has to turn around.
She has to turn around.
Yes.
He don't care if anybody else turns around as long as Reba turns.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, so you're right, Patty with an I. We are all the Tiki Man radio personalities are superstars in their own way.
That's right.
So John's son went to Syracuse University in 2020 but dropped out. Wonder if it had anything to do with... Wonder if he's going to do any music.
I don't know.
And Joe says it is the Soul Kitchen, and there is one there in Tom's River where...
Oh,
again,
nice.
Joe, just when I think I couldn't love you anymore. But yes.
Well.
So my secret's out now. I am a John Bon Jovi junkie.
Well, also...
Not as bad as Donna,
we talk about people not getting along and, Hall & Oates, restraining orders and all of that. There has been a lot of news, non-country music related, but for us goes back to our early days that there's fences being mended and one group reuniting.
Yeah.
And that is, they're talking about Steve Perry rejoining.
Oh, that's not who I thought you were talking about.
Journey.
Really?
Yep. There's been a lot of interviews. There's been a couple interviews. They've talked to Arnell about because I guess.
I was gonna say, what happened with Arnell?
I guess he's still there, but I guess because whenever they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they were actually inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Steve.
Yes.
Not with Arnell.
Right.
And so, but they did kind of share the stage a little bit. But there's a lot of rumors out there, and I'm going to call them rumors because that's not the gospel,
right?
That there is a possibility that Steve Perry may be rejoining Journey. And because I said, Arnell's been asked about it in several interviews, and he's like, listen.
How rude,
he's
though.
Like, I grew up listening to Journey with Steve Perry as the front man.
Right.
He goes, I've been a placeholder. So he goes, I will be more happy to step aside to watch the reunion happen if that's the direction it goes.
Wow.
So well,
he's probably made enough money now.
Yeah, because gosh, it's been 10 almost 15 years that he's been with Journey. I mean,
it's hard to believe it's been
hard
that
to believe
long.
that long, but he has. He's been a while. So
yeah.
But no, just the rumor mill, so to speak.
Could you imagine?
Well, we'll have to see.
I thought you were going to be talking about NSYNC. I know Journey is your favorite, but NSYNC.
Sorry, I'm not a boy band guy.
I was not an NSYNC person. Backstreet Boys forever. But anyway. But yeah, so the NSYNC has gotten back together, and at least for a song on a soundtrack. So
For the Trolls.
For the Trolls. Really? I know. I'm like, of all the years that people have been wanting them to get back together, it took a kid's cartoon.
Yeah. Well, talking about, superstars and uniting and all of that and new music, Craig Morgan. We love Craig Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
You can't talk about a more passionate and patriotic country music singer out there than Craig Morgan. He recently re-enlisted on stage at the Grand Ole Opry and everything.
Well, yeah, he definitely puts his money where his mouth is. I mean,
he has released a new EP, and the EP is some remakes and duets of some of his more popular songs. And one song that most famous for that we played a lot on Redneck Yacht Club, which of course co-written by Mr. Tom Shepard. Craig Morgan has teamed up with Blake Shelton for a remake of Redneck Yacht Club.
And they're really good friends.
And they've kind of taken it a little, I want to call it a country reggae style.
Ooh.
So here it is. Redneck Yacht Club.
I made my buddies out on the lake. We're headed out to a special place we love, but just a few folks know. There's no signing up, no monthly dues. Take your Johnson, your Mercury, or your Evan Root and fired up. Made us out a party cold. Come on in, the water's fine. Just idle on over and toss us a line. Fast trackers, bayliners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side by side there's 5 houseboat front porches, astroturf lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. Yo man, I sing it like Bermuda's flip-flops and a tank top 10. He pumped his first top at 10 a.m. That's Bob, he's a president. We're checking out the girls on the upper deck, rubbing in the 15 SPF. It's hot, everybody's jumping in. Later on when the sun goes down, we'll pull out the jar and that old guitar and pass them around. Fast trackers, bayliners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out, getting loud all summer long. Side by side there's 5 houseboat front porches, astroturf lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. Woo! When the party's over and we're all alone, we'll be making waves in a no-wake zone. Fast trackers, bayliners,
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week I want to talk about online pricing. I've run into a couple of situations over the past couple of weeks where we've had some discrepancies when we're putting together prices for a client. So I'll take scenario number one. I had a client call me up and wanted to book a cruise. And he called me up and we went over the dates and all that stuff. And I put together the pricing for him for a balcony cabin and sent it out to him and called him back to follow up. And he said, Joe, your price was about $300 more than what it showed on the cruise line webpage. First of all, this is impossible because we don't set the pricing. The cruise line sets the pricing. So I said, well, did you go all the way to the end where you're almost ready to check out? And he said, no. And I said, well, that's the reason why you're seeing a $300 difference. What the cruise lines have done is they've actually, on their initial pricing, they're not showing the taxes and the port charges. They're also not showing the prepaid gratuities that you're charged when you're on the ship that you can add into your reservation, which we do right up front. We give you the complete price breakdown, the cruise fare, the gratuities, the taxes, the port charges, and any other amenities that you want. So after I explained that to him, he went back and he looked at it again and he went all the way out to the end, called me back and said, you know what, Joe, you're right. I said, I know I'm right. I've been doing this for a long time. That's why, people don't understand that we don't set the pricing on the cruise lines. On the same hand, the same thing goes when you're booking a hotel online or airfare online. The published price of the airfare and the published price of the hotel packages don't always show the taxes and other fees that are associated with that flight or that hotel. And I've had this situation a couple of times where I've had somebody who said, oh, no, it's $300 cheaper for that particular hotel. And I've told them it doesn't include the taxes and the resort fees. Oh, yeah, it says, well, everything's included, and it's not. And I had a client that actually went and booked their own because they thought they were saving $300. And when they got back from the trip on their credit card was a charge for $346 for the taxes and the resort fees. This is something that we're working very hard with the hotels and the airlines and the cruise lines to fix because it's very confusing to people thinking that we're jacking up the prices, and we're not. We're taking their prices, but we're giving you the real numbers with all of the stuff that it's not showing online. So it's very confusing. It's very frustrating for us. So when you're looking online at booking a vacation package, which you shouldn't be doing in the first place, you should be calling me. But when you are looking at line, make sure that what you're looking at includes everything. And 9 times out of 10, it's not going to. So you have to figure for those taxes and port charges or those taxes and resort fees. Anyway, that's been, a little bit frustrating over the last couple of weeks. That's been this week's Travel Minute. This is Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group. Have a great day.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Another long day, about to get paid, put the boots in the back. That's right, taking all the back roads on the way home. I'll be there in a flash. Gonna grab some whiskey, drink it straight, don't mix it. Cause when the sun goes down, we play, and I can't wait. These summer nights, no doubt about it. We about to have one hell of a party. Man, the good times just getting started now. Beers on us, your favorite care. You wanna let loose, don't matter you choose. We about to begin. Meet you there on Friday. We can do things our way. Cause when the sun goes down, we play. And I can't wait. These summer nights, no doubt about it. We about to have one hell of a party. Man, the good times just getting started now. Beers on us and your favorite song. We'll light up the fire and sing along. I can't wait for the weekend to come around. So bring on those summer nights. Oh yeah. Bring on those summer nights. Summer nights. Bare feet and fireflies. Grateful for the evening skies. Don't get no better than tonight. These summer nights, no doubt about it. We about to have one hell of a party. Man, a good time just getting started now. Beers on us and your favorite song. We'll light up the fire and sing along. I can't wait for the weekend to come around. So bring on those summer nights. Bring on those summer nights. Bring on those summer nights. I can't wait. Bring on those summer nights. Summer nights. So bring on those summer nights.
This is Tim Myers, the bodyguard, aka the Ice Cream Man, with Tiki Man Radio. I want you to tune in to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time.
If I could convince you to leave out of Memphis and hop on flight 893, make that connector, one that'll get you close to the salt in the sea. What are you leaving behind? Think of the treasure you'll find. There'll be palm trees and tikis and warm ocean breezes and boats with your name on the back. Ray-Bans and suntans and little to no plans. What do you think about that? Cause everyone out there's looking for someone they think hung the moon. But let me be clear, if you come on down here, I'll hang the sun for you. There's a wooden bar stool waiting right here for you, a shell with a key to the place. And that golden hour should be coming up now and shining all over your face. What are you leaving behind? Well, come put your hand in mine. There'll be palm trees and tikis and warm ocean breezes and boats with your name on the back. Ray-Bans and suntans and little to no plans. What do you think about that? Cause everyone out there's looking for someone they think hung the moon. But let me be clear, if you come on down here, I'll hang the sun for you. There'll be oranges and blues and tropical hues shining down over the coast. And we'll sit there in beach chairs and having no cares as the white sand covers our toes. There'll be palm trees and tikis and warm ocean breezes and boats with your name on the back. Ray-Bans and suntans and little to no plans. What do you think about that? 'Cause everyone out there's looking for someone they think hung the moon. But let me be clear, if you come on down here, I'll hang the sun for you. Well, let me be clear, baby, down here, I'll hang the sun for you. I'll hang the sun for you.
Hang the Sun. That is brand new music from Jesse Rice.
How pretty.
Yeah, it is. What you smiling over there for?
Oh, you know, some people are just dumb.
What?
Some people are just not very smart.
You certainly aren't talking about our listeners.
No.
Let's clarify.
Not our listeners at all.
Don't get all choked up over there.
Well, apparently somebody downtown today,
Downtown.
here in chat,
Okay.
was on his way to work and had his concealed carry pistol on him. And for some reason, he laid it on the trunk of his car. And forgot it and drove off. And when he got to work, he realized he didn't have his gun.
That's a problem.
Yeah, so now there's a gun missing somewhere in Chattanooga. Well, it's probably not
Let me
missing.
tell you what, I can guarantee it has been found.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
And in Chattanooga, there are a lot of missing guns that have been found floating around the city.
Yeah, pretty sure they should revoke his carry license.
Probably may happen.
Hey, Jeff
But-
McCarty, how are you?
Hey, Jeff.
Nice to see you tonight.
Yeah.
So we have some more big news.
Oh, yeah?
The book written.
Oh, wait. Breaking news. It involves the Tiki Man. We got to give him the proper intro.
That's right. So, you know, we talked about Danny Lynn, his book last week.
Yes.
It is officially up on Amazon. Called Chirpy's Soaring Journey, Learning to Fly. It is officially available on Amazon, on paperback and Kindle, just in time for the holidays. So like we said last week, Tiki Man, when he's in Key West, he likes to get up and take a walk in the morning through the cemetery. And one morning he was sitting in the cemetery drinking his coffee and relaxing.
And watching the birds.
And from there, he wrote a kid's book. And so if you have a chance to order it and read it, please go on Amazon and do some reviews so that more people can learn about Chirpy's Soaring Journey.
Absolutely. Plus, I'm pretty sure you can go to TikiManRadio.com, click on the Tiki Bar Publishing tab, and that'll take you not only to that book, but all the other Tiki Man books and other relevant authors that we've had here on the show. I told you. My tongue don't. No, son, I always mispronounce.
Honestly, he's not even drinking tonight. Maybe that's the problem.
I gave it up.
Listen, God love you, but no, can't do it. So Joe Leo saw it on Amazon today. So it
Very
is
cool.
up. Yeah. So I think that is amazing.
What a great Christmas present for a youngster in your life.
Right.
And I think he said he was kind of shooting from like the 5 to 9 age group. I think that's where it went. So it's a great gift for a little one in your life.
Absolutely. So all kinds of cool news coming out.
I know.
Today. And the last bit of cool news that I'm aware of so far, members of CRAP. And you have to say the name because I can never remember the whole name.
It's the Conch Republic Air Patrol.
Thank you. So the Conch Republic Air Patrol is being recognized this year at 2023 official end of Americans hurricane season ceremonial burning of the hurricane flag.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Hey.
So
That's a big honor.
It is. They're going to have a tent down there, and Tiki Man Radio will be broadcasting live
All right.
during that event on Tiki Man Radio YouTube. And so they're going to, if you happen to be in town during that time, they're going to have a sign-up sheet for anyone wanting to become a member of the Conquer Public Air Patrol Aerospace Program. So if you want to become a member of CRAP. Be sure to go down and see them that day. They're also going to be selling some official patches and stickers.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
I have a little other breaking news that I learned today.
Well, we're just all informative tonight.
I know. I want to say congratulations to a local singer-songwriter. She has been right here in this very studio and has performed her songs live here at Tiki Man Radio. Brenda Kay, our local singer-songwriter, who has just officially became a member of the CMAs. So,
wow.
Congratulations to her. She made that announcement on her private page earlier, and wish her the best.
That is really cool.
How exciting is that?
Yeah.
And also, if you remember when she was here on the Sunday show, she performed a song that she had written called I Fish.
Yes.
And she had told the story about it. Well, an up-and-coming country music artist by the name of Waylon Nepali has actually recorded that song.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
How about we play that in honor of her becoming an official member of the CMAs?
Couldn't move the boat that you left and let the tall grass swallow it up. Today I took the tackle box you stowed in the bag and put it with the rest of your stuff that you always kept here. Your rod and your rib, UV shades and favorite lows. And then I hooked up the boat and drove it out to the shore. I've got two bobbers dancing in the middle of the lake. Two beers open, only one that I'll drink. Everybody's got a way of feeling close to somebody they miss. Some visit graves, some pray, I fish. Every time I cast my line, I cast my mind back to the long summer days gone by. Drifting on the water, the shadows growing long, searching for a new spot to try. As long as I live, I won't know what heaven is, but I bet for you it's a lot like this. And I've got two bobbers dancing in the middle of the lake. Open, only one that I'll drink. Everybody's got a way of feeling close to somebody they miss. Some visit graves, some pray, I fish. Through my head and my heart starts to ache. You said some lines hold, some lines break. Two bobbers dancing in the middle of the lake. Two beers open, only one that I'll drink. Everybody's got a way of feeling close to somebody they miss. Some visit graves, some pray, I fish. Some visit graves,
that is always a beautiful song. It was very emotional when she came in and she sang it and told the story about that. So, but I'm super excited for her. That song has been cut, and her big honor with the CMA. I thought that's very cool for somebody right here that we've known that's been here.
It really is. And for songwriters, I've asked a few songwriters this, some of the, for songwriters, some of the songs are so personal, and I always wonder how they decide what songs to give away. Well, not really give, but some to let others
let somebody else record,
and what songs that they keep, because I feel like songwriting would be such a personal thing, and I know a lot of songwriters write from personal experience and things like that. So it has to be, like with a song like that, it has to be very emotional to pass that off to somebody else and let them record it. But I'm also
sure,
an honor.
I'm sure it's different for every songwriter, I assume.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever received the same answer to that question. Maybe when we, we're not going to have any more in-studio guests for the end till after the first of the year.
Right.
So maybe whenever we get back to our spotlight artists, we can start asking that question, because I just think that is a really, really interesting topic.
Yeah.
So, anyway, just my take.
Okay.
Just my take. There was something in my brain that I was going to talk about.
Oh, Lord.
That I just forgot.
Shocker.
Oh, The Masked Singer. So Maureen is multitasking with The Masked Singer.
The Masked Singer.
We won't hold it against you, Maureen.
I want to say, when that show first came out, Lou and I was absolutely hooked on it. But after about the third year, I got bored with it.
You get bored with things easy. Listen, I love them. First of all, we thought it was going to flop.
Yeah.
We thought it was the stupidest concept. It is so much fun.
Who would have known?
Yeah. I love it. I'm not a huge Nick Cannon fan, though. And so I have a hard time watching him, but nothing against him. I'm just not a fan. But yeah, the show has really, the one thing that I have noticed, though, because I watch my Facebook video stuff, so I just see clips. It seems like they've been getting a lot more professional singers. Kind of like with Dancing with the Stars, you get all these people that have dance experience instead of getting
the people
that have no professional experience. I would like to see it with people who
they have had other people.
They have. But I don't know. I don't know. I was really shocked, though. I want to say last year they had Demi Lovato, who has one of the most amazing voices, and she was voted off pretty early, if I remember right. So I don't know. Dick Van Dyke was on.
Yes, you didn't know that? He was on there. Yeah.
Oh no, I did know that.
Yeah,
I did know that.
They've had a lot of people that are not singers by trade. Drew Carey was on there.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they've had a lot of actors and things, and people that you didn't even know who could sing that have been on there. Those were kind of surprises along the way.
Yeah, I guess they sprinkle them in there.
Yeah, and then they've had those few people where it's been like their voice is so recognizable.
Yeah.
But then you knew right off the bat. But then they've had some others that their voice is recognizable when you know that person's singing. But all of a sudden, when you take away the visual,
then all of a sudden
you're like, man, that voice sounds familiar, and you can't place it.
I know.
And Chris Gentry was one that. Not Daughtry, Chris Daughtry.
Oh, okay.
Chris Daughtry, he was one that fooled me. I'm like, God, that voice sounds familiar.
I didn't see that one.
Where have I heard that before? He finished in like the top 2. He didn't win. He finished in like the top 2 in this season, but that was another one sitting there going, I know that voice.
Yeah.
Where have I heard it? And it was him. And then, of course,
I love his voice.
Yep. And then, they've had a lot of them on there over the years. But I just got bored with it.
Mo says, listen, I'm not a TV watcher, so it's big for me to bother to follow along. Listen, I'm the same way. Eagles Australian offensive lineman was on a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
Well, apparently, I just haven't been paying much attention.
I even think Terry Bradshaw was on there one year.
I did see Terry Bradshaw. Of course I saw Terry Bradshaw.
Which, of course, Terry has actually recorded albums.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he should, but he did.
And we've even played one of his songs here on the show.
We did.
So.
But yeah, I do remember Dick Van Dyke. I remember Clint Black and his wife.
Yep, they did a duet.
They were on there. Hanson was on there. I remember them. So yeah, I mean, I just catch here and there. Mo says an NBA player was unmasked last week.
Oh. Yeah, it's a, you start having to guess when you see somebody come out that's like 7 feet tall. You're like, immediately you're like, okay, basketball player.
Right.
But then you got to figure out the voice.
I wonder. Yeah, Mo, that's what we always like. We like to watch the clues and try to figure out. And then I forget, I've heard a couple people who said they wanted to come on the stories behind why they're there.
Yeah. Diana Ross was on there for Crime and Nutley.
Yeah. And for some of the folks to come on and say, I was always with a group and I just wanted to see how far I could get on my own. Other people, it was kind of like
wasn't it like the first season, talking about boy bands, Joey Fatone was on there.
Yeah, we had no idea.
He'd always sang backup within the group, and nobody even knew that he
didn't know he could sing
had the
like
ability to be a lead singer.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just the stories about why they do it. There was one, and I cannot remember who the artist was, but it was somebody who was super big and then kind of dropped out for years, just kind of walked away, and then came back to do the show. And they were saying, it was really therapeutic for them to come back. So I don't know. I agree. I like that part of it. So maybe I will just ignore. Maybe I'll just ignore Nick like I did the first couple seasons and start watching it again. Because I'm not a TV watcher either. I don't usually sit still that long.
Yeah.
So, and when the commercials start, I'm out.
Well, talking about, going back and, we're talking about our old John Bon Jovi and, all the things from our past.
And Mo's all about Donny Osmond. He was on season 1. Yep. He was, you're right.
And some of the things that we grew up with, one of the, country-wise, one of the big artists that we grew up with, especially around our neck of the woods where we came from, John Denver.
Oh, I loved him.
John Denver, the man of anthems from where we come from.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm not a big fan of when people come out and try to do their takes or spins on classics, but I kind of like this one. Morgan Evans just released a brand new single here in 2023 saying, thank God she's a country girl.
Oh.
Her heart ain't nothing but a funny, funny bitter. Thank God she's a country girl.
Well, my baby got a waist kinda laid back, little cowboy killer in her boots and her hat. I'm a little wild, but she's cool with that. Thank God she's a country girl. She's a 4-leaf clover, always good luck. Queen of the bench seat in my truck. And she pulls me out if I ever get stuck. Thank God she's a country girl. She loves Alabama and the sound of fiddle. She loves me like she loves fried pickles. Her heart ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God she's a country girl. She's tough as the day on the farm is long. Fishing with the dad, cooking with the mom. Sweet as a Georgia peach to love on. Thank God she's a country girl. She's alive for the party like a neon light. She can dance like a devil in a two-step line. Like he made an angel with me in mind. Thank God she's a country girl. She loves Alabama and the sound of fiddle. She loves me like she loves fried pickles. Her heart ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God she's a country girl. Yeah, I've seen it all, been around the world. There ain't nothing like a country girl. Heart on a sleeve, boots in the dirt. There ain't nothing like a country girl. Seen it all, been around the world. There ain't country girl. Heart on the sleeve, boots in the dirt. There ain't nothing like a country girl. She loves Alabama and the sound of a fiddle. She loves me like she loves fried pickles. Her heart ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God she's a country girl. She loves John Denver and the sound of a fiddle. She loves me like she loves fried pickles. Her heart ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God she's a country girl. Heart ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God she's a country girl.
That little Buddha on Wednesday nights from 7 to 9. Me and old Silver like to ride into the sunset, listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tropical Country, only on Tiki Man Radio. Yeah!
She's a traveler on this highway, lost in the neon lights. In the rhythm of the city, she searches for new life. Chasing dreams that slip away, a shadow of endless nights. With smiles as her armor, she saw beyond the stars and satellites. I know you'll find your way with the strength in your mind. Beyond the fears, you'll find your day with one step at a time. Never let go, don't be afraid. You'll grow stronger every day. I know you'll find your way. You'll find your way. It's a dreamer on a broken road, fighting through the rain. Lost in the struggles of the world, trying to break the chains. If they could see what I could see, then I'd understand the words that I'm about to speak. 'Cause I know you'll find your way with the strength in your mind. Beyond the fears, you'll find your day with one step at a time. Never let go, don't be afraid. You'll grow stronger every day. I know you'll find your way. You'll find your way. I know you'll find your way with the strength in your mind. Beyond the fears, you'll find your day with one step at a time. Never let go, don't be afraid. You'll grow stronger every day. I know you'll find your way. You'll find your way. You know you'll find your way.
Find Your Way. That is brand new music from Thomas Cavanaugh. Of course, our singer-songwriter across the pond who
I love
now
that
lives
song.
in Nashville, Tennessee. He's been here on the show and recorded a song with Kirsty Krause as well.
Yeah, I love that song. It is so uplifting, so encouraging. He really is talented. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
very-
been around for a while, across the pond,
Mm-hmm.
and he's done some big things, and I'm sure he's going to continue to do big things here.
And of course, on top of that new single that he dropped, he's also released some brand Christmas music
Yeah.
as well. And of course, next week, once we make the official leap into Christmas here on Tropical Country, that'll be right along the playlist that we'll cover.
Yep, cannot wait. So speaking of the holidays, someone sent me a meme and it reminded me of a story.
Okay.
Somebody sent me, didn't send it to me. They posted. I don't have an advent calendar, so I just keep opening cupboard doors and eating whatever's in there. And it reminded me.
That reminds me right now, I go out the kitchen and open cabinets and they're all empty.
That's what I was going to say.
I feel like, the woman in the shoe who went to the cabinet looking for the crumbs in the cupboard.
Poor B-Dawg. So every day the poor man comes home from work And he opens up a cupboard that was full yesterday. And there's nothing there. He searched for 20 minutes to find the peanut butter the other day because I condensed cupboards. And because we're moving and I'm trying to leave things that we use every day. But I'm emptying cupboards out. So
just like the other day, I put one of those cheap little pizzas in the oven. Guess who packed the pizza cutter?
Yeah, the steak knife worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
It didn't cut nice little even pieces though,
It was so funny because every day he comes home and opens up the cupboard and he's like, what? There's nothing here. I'm like, I'm sorry. Look in the other cupboard. I put everything that we use in one little cupboard now.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we've only got 2 more days.
Yeah, we are officially right now in between residences.
Yeah, Rick, Saturday is the day.
Half our stuff's in one house and the rest of it's in the other house. So, it is kind of I do. I got to play, well, did she leave me anything to eat today?
You don't know how many times I've had to dig back into boxes because I packed something. What was it the other day? Oh,
I wanted toast. That's all I wanted. I just wanted toast to go with my coffee for my breakfast.
He opened up the
Guess
drawer
who packed the bread? The bread. Come on.
Well, the other night he came home, and again, he was going to make himself some toast, and he opened up the silverware drawer, and there's no silverware. So, we have the plastic silverware that I bought to replace it.
I just didn't know that.
I know. So he opens up the drawer and nothing. So I had to tell him, look in the other cupboard, there's plastic silverware.
Mm-hmm. And now our poor dog. Our poor dog is a mess because.
Oh, thanks, Rick.
We replaced and got rid of a lot of stuff, including, going to the new place. She didn't want to take the old area rugs to the new place. She wanted to get new rugs for the new place because of the way they match and all that. And of course, we have a dog. I'm supposed to have an emotional support animal. Instead, I just got an emotional animal. Because this boy, he will not walk on hardwood floors or anything shiny.
No shiny floors.
He has to walk on carpets or rugs. And guess what? We have no carpet or rugs in our house anymore. And he's just standing there in one place just shaking like, what do I do?
I had to throw blankets down on the floor to replace the rug that I threw out because the poor dog was frozen and could not move. He couldn't go anywhere. He's a
mess.
He is a mess. So the poor guy. So we have comforters down on the living room floor right now. But it'll be okay. You're right, Joe. So Joe is sticking up for me over here. He said, but she left the toaster. I almost packed it.
Wait a minute, Joe. The toaster is normally on the counter. I'm looking, and there's no toaster on the counter.
It was over on the floor by the boxes.
Yeah, she didn't pack it, but she moved it and put it over in the pile to be taken away.
Well.
And I had to go for a scavenger hunt for the toaster, but then when I found the toaster, we didn't have no bread because she packed it.
Well, I'm ready to go. I'm just saying.
Obviously.
Yeah. When you had all the kidney stone stuff going on, we couldn't find. I had packed the thermometer because I'm like, we only have 2 weeks. What are the chances somebody's going to get a fever? My husband. So I had to dig out. The thermometer before we took you to ER. Yeah. So those boxes have been taped and retaped. And so finally, like the ones that I realized that I kept having to get into, I just didn't seal them again. I'll wait until right before we get ready to carry them. I'm tired of taking the tape off. 2 more days, honey.
2 more days. And right now, I got up this morning, it's 29 degrees.
Yeah.
And when I initially saw the weather report that this weekend when we're moving, it was going to be 61 degrees. I'm like, nice, perfect weather to be moving.
Yeah.
And then the stupid weatherman goes, oh, by the way, there's a 70% chance of rain.
Of course there is.
Of course there is.
Well, today he got up and about froze his feet because I stole the area rug out from underneath the bed.
Step on an ice cold floor in your bare feet. All right, that's all I got to say.
Isn't that a wish sandwich when you wish you had some bread?
Absolutely.
That's what B-Dog's been eating in the morning, a wish sandwich.
Yeah, I got to the point of just licking the peanut butter off the spoon. That's the best I can get.
Listen, I went and got you some more bread. So now we have bread at the old place, bread at the new place.
All right.
Yeah, it's been a rough week for poor B-Dog.
Well, it was funny because at the new place, it was funny because in the refrigerator we had bologna. No bread, but we had bologna.
Yeah.
The bread was at the other house.
Right. Yeah, it's been a week. 2 more days. 2 more days and everything will be in one place again and it'll be fine.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's been fun. I have fun cleaning out stuff for you to find later.
See, she really does just like to torture me. I don't know why. I don't know what I ever did to her, but you know.
It's been fun.
I don't know. Hey, we already covered Cooper Allen tonight, so why don't we cover our other friend of Cooper Allen's, Thomas Mack, that we've played on the show several times, that we're hoping at some point in time to get him over here in studio. And he released a new song in 2023. I think this may be the Tiki Man's theme song from now on, because, the Tiki Man's always talking about how he's got the biggest deck on the block.
Uh-huh.
Well, Thomas Mack's got some of that big deck energy.
I ain't never been the kind of guy who's been all that concerned with size. Never had to lift my truck or SUV. Never felt the need to go off, talk some shit or show off. Don't have to have the whole world looking at me. But sometimes you gotta send a message. Get aggressive when you're trying to be impressive, girl. Let me impress you. Got a back porch that I built with a hot tub and a charcoal grill, some laid back chairs and a great big old TV. I got a fridge for all the ice cold beer and a shelf of Buckeye souvenirs. That sun's out, guns out spot for making memories. Yeah, you can probably see I got that big deck energy. Just stick to the facts. My front is nice, but you should see the back. Come home with me, check it out with your own eyes. I know that we're just conversating, but I swear there ain't no compensating. I promise you it'll leave you satisfied. I got a back porch that I built with a hot tub and a charcoal grill, some laid back chairs and a great big old TV. I got a fridge for all the ice cold beer and a shelf of Buckeye souvenirs. That sun's out, guns out spot for making memories. Yeah, you can probably see I got that big deck energy. Now what life is all biggest woman in town. Ask around. We can take it slow if that's how you want it. Sitting here feels pretty good now, don't it? I'll kick on those string lights. We can stay out here all night on this back porch that I built. You and me and some Jose chilled, laid back chairs and a great big old TV. I got a fridge for all the ice cold beer and a shelf of Buckeye souvenirs. That sun's out, guns out spot for making memories. Yeah, you can probably see. Hell, anybody can see I got that big deck energy. Somebody throw that on a t-shirt, son. Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Mo, listening in from North Carolina to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio. Wednesday evenings, 7 to 9 p.m., where the boots meet the beach.
weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon on Sundays, starting at 5 p.m., it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, sharing the music of his hometown. And later on Sunday, it's the Sound Man from Hell with Gary Eck, the Key West Show, live from Key West. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the Student Crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. Streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. If you're planning a trip to Key West, make sure you reach out to Kelly. Friday, starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West. Live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right. Keep tuning in right here to Tiki Man Radio. There's a bunch of fantastic shows each and every day. There's something going on here, and why would you want to listen to anybody else? Because we got you covered right here at Tiki Man Radio. Well, before that break, that new song I played was Home from Isabella Stefania off her brand new recently released EP. So definitely want to check that out.
That was a cool song.
Yeah.
I was listening. Listen, I've been staying in the studio a lot.
I'm proud of
listening to this good music.
I'm proud of
We play good music. Well, you play good music. I just have to say.
Well, thank you very much. But like we always said, the point of the show was to bring you the best of country music, indie country, and also coastal and tropical country as well, because there's great musicians out there. We have so many coastal artists that have that country vibe or are involved in country music in some form or fashion, and so we want to make sure that music gets heard as well. And a lot of the independent singer-songwriters and up-and-coming country music artists that you're not going to hear on mainstream radio.
That's right.
You will hear it right here. So.
They'll hear it right here.
He'll right here. One of these days, I may learn to talk.
Well, it'll be fine. Callie says, always tuned in and sharing with everyone. Thank you so much, Callie. We appreciate that more than you know.
And I'll tell you what, he's doing a fantastic job. Those kids out there at Antioch High School do a fantastic job.
They do. And Verona chiming in.
Well, hello to Verona Corona.
She took a nap. Listen, I'm a little jealous, Verona. I'm not going to lie. From what I hear, you're getting some cold weather up there.
Full disclosure, I took a nap before the show, too.
Yeah. Every night whenever he comes home and he kicks back in his chair, and then I get off work and I come out and I go outside and sit down for a little bit, and then finally he comes out and he says, well, hi. And I'm like, good morning, because I know the nap has commenced.
Yes, and before you asked, I've been waiting to come home to find out my chair is gone.
I was thinking about that today, actually. Today I was staring at your chair and I was like, what are we going to do with this? Because we're getting new furniture and I'm so excited. But I didn't post your chair for sale because I didn't know.
Why not? You've posted everything else for sale.
I know. I tried to sell his chair the other day. And that's why we got new furniture, I think, because after that person left and they were going to let me know. And he was like, you're selling my chair? Like, well, it's less we have to carry.
And that's okay, because she was going through the tool shed. She goes, hey, I got an offer on your ladder. And I looked at her and I'm like,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to sell my ladder. I can use that. And she goes, oh, I guess I better go online and take it off then and tell the guy it's not available. And I'm like, I think you should. I'm surprised half the clothes in my closet aren't for sale, to be honest with
listen, that's a possibility. No, but here's what happens. So I post one thing on Facebook Marketplace, and then the people come and they look at it, and then they're like, well, do you have anything else that you want to sell? And then I see dollar signs, and I'm like, well, let me look. So I have sold more stuff that way, honestly.
She even sold a lamp that wasn't for sale. Seriously. Guy came to pick up one thing, and then he's like, is that for sale? Is that for sale? Is that for sale? Is that lamp for sale? And she's like, sure.
It is now.
It is now. Downside is, now I have to buy her new lamp.
No, I bought new lamps already.
I know.
But yeah, so listen, I'm a selling queen over here.
Yeah. And dealing with the rude people as well.
Yes. I had somebody, what was it the other day? They messaged and they asked if something was available, and I said, I had already marked it as pending. And I said, I have somebody who's interested. If they don't show up, I can let you know. And they're like, you know what? You're a liar. And
I don't want your crap anyway.
I don't want your crap anyway. And I'm just like, listen, I'm not lying. I swear. I didn't go into it. I was just like, whatever, blocked. But yeah, they were just like, you're lying. Nobody's coming to get it. You just don't want to sell it to me. That's okay, because I don't want your stuff anyway. I'm like, damn, somebody's having a bad day.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I still sold it to somebody else.
That is true. You did. Absolutely.
You do what you got to do.
Well, tune in next week when you hear the whole story of how the move actually went.
And how much more stuff I got rid of.
And how much more stuff she actually got rid of. And as well as those of you that have been following us, we're going to have stories to tell, because nothing is going to go smooth. We've already can count on that.
We're kind of like the Lampoon's Vacation family, okay? Everything we try to do, something goes on. So, yeah, tune in for stories, I'm sure.
As I watch Christmas Vacation, because it is my tradition every year, I have to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
I do sometimes sit there and look and go, I can relate, Clark. I get it. I understand.
You do. The only part about the other Christmas Vacation movies that I remember is dead grandma on the roof.
Oh, that ain't Christmas Vacation. Those are just National Lampoon's movies.
Yes. Yeah. And I never saw the Christmas one until I married you. But, yeah, that's the only thing I remember.
It's the greatest Christmas movie ever.
Apparently. Because we watch it a lot this time of year.
That's right. It's that time of year. I got to watch. I have my Christmas shows that are traditional that I have to watch.
Yeah.
And some of them, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You just got to catch it, because it just depends upon who can get the rights to it this year or that. And
yeah.
I haven't really got to watch that much, but National Lampoon's, it's not Christmas until Clark lights up the house. I'm telling you, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, for me, it's when Santa touches his nose at the Macy's Day Parade. For you, it's when Clark lights the house.
That's right. Well, we have officially wrapped up my 2023 playlist of songs that I wanted to get played throughout the year and just didn't get to. So just breathe a sigh of relief. That's over with. But hopefully you have enjoyed all the great brand new music that we have brought you over the last few weeks. And next week, hold your horses, because we're jumping into Christmas. And, of course, being a tradition, I like to mix in the traditional and untraditional Christmas songs. Because what fun would that be without some songs that just make you laugh. Plus, a lot of brand new Christmas music that has popped out. We've had a bunch of new music. American Blonde just sent us
and we
got to
give them a big shout out.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
I want to give a big shout out to Nada and Tinka. They, from American Blonde, they sent us the coolest swag pack. Some really cool stickers, some sunglasses, T-shirts, an autographed CD, some just a lot of really cool things. Oh, the coolest keychain.
Yeah, the keychain.
The keychain was really cool.
And a very lovely note.
Oh, the note was just, we're going to frame it. It was just, it was very, very sweet. And those two girls have put out a really fun Christmas song and can't wait to play it on the show.
Yep, and we'll have brand new music, Christmas music, from our good friends, the Boomtown Saints, Thomas Cavanaugh, just to name a few of new Christmas music that was sent to us on the countryside. So, well, you know, our time is just about up. Anything that you want to get off your chest before we go?
Well, one last thing.
All right.
You know, we talk about how Rick the Stick and Patty with an Eye know everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rick the Stick knows the voiceover artist that is Santa in Elf on the Shelf movie.
Really?
How cool is that? I want to do some voiceover work, except I feel like the only ones I would be able to get hired for is, what are you wearing? So
I thought about it, but then I'd have to learn how to pronunciate.
Well, that's true.
That's kind of a problem. You got to be able to do that. So I can pronunciate when I can take 10 or 12 takes to get it right. I can pronunciate.
That's right.
It's this live stuff that just messes me all up, where I can't talk.
It's all right. Become your trademark eventually.
Yeah.
When you're rich and famous.
That's true. There's been a lot of people, look at Bobcat, and then there's been several people that don't have exactly the perfect voice, but for somehow they got known for their imperfect voice.
Right.
So,
right.
Who knows what could happen? But anything else you got?
Nope. I got nothing. I hope that everybody has a wonderful week. Please, everybody, take care of each other. Be kind to each other, especially this time of year, because there's a lot. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of people out there who, especially this time of year, it's very stressful, and you just never know what people are going through. So smile, be kind, even if they're not.
Absolutely. And of course, we can't go anywhere first without thanking our sponsors. Thank you to MFG Records for sponsoring our live cam here each and every week. If you are an independent artist and you are looking for somebody to take your music to the next level, well, reach out and MFG Records. Dave Sines and Beth Travers, not only are they record producers, they are musicians, singers, and songwriters themselves. And so they know what it takes to make it in the music biz. And of course, JBL Legends Travel, Joe Leo, JBL Travel Group. If you're kind of, I keep bouncing back and forth on that because their JBL Legends Travel page got hacked. So they're working on trying to get that established back. But it's JBL Travel Group if you're trying to find the socials on them. But plan a getaway, trust a professional, contact Joe. Why would you go anywhere else? It does not cost anything extra to have Joe plan your trip. Give him a call at 732-831-5200. GTS Charters and Outfitters down in Key West. When you're down in Key West, get out on the water, experience everything Key West has to offer. Get on a sandbar, go to the backcountry, and no better people to do it with than Monty and Gypsy over at GTS Charters. And make sure that you check out the Outfitters store. They have everything you need. You can get your coffee, your snacks, your GTS swag, as well as merchandise from local Key West artists.
Really cool cowboy hats.
Really cool cowboy hats, too. I'm going to have to get me a cowboy hat. How about that? Yeah. But make sure you check them out. Give them a call, 305-916-0990 to book your charter, or check out the Outfitter store above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock, located at 5110 Overseas Highway in beautiful Key West, Florida. You got anything else?
That's it.
All right, just like that, we are done for the week. We will see you back here next week. We'll be jumping into Christmas. Well, have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. And some tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The final round chord as I strum the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally